Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to the Rutland Regional Fieldhouse. We've been away for a little while, and tonight the Castleton State College men's ice hockey team enters tonight's contest looking to snap a 5-game losing streak as they head into the semester break starting next week, where they come off a 5-game losing streak after they went to Maine and New York, and they lost to Bowdoin, they lost to Colby, SUNY Cortland, and SUNY Geneseo. They lost to Bowdoin 4-3, Colby 6-3, SUNY Cortland 4-3, and Geneseo 2-1. Tough break for them, huh, Michael?
Especially all three of those games being one loss, losing by 1 goal, and the other thing too is many opportunities to win a lot of those games. The only one I don't believe they had a chance at winning was the one against Colby, as they were down 4 goals at one point during that game. But easily they could have been Bowdoin or SUNY Geneseo or SUNY Cortland, but just some tough breaks on his team and injury prone as well, and I'll have an injury update for you in a moment. Right,
and there Ryan Bartlett takes off the face-off to start the game for Castleton as they look to break that 5-game losing streak, which dates back to the last home game they had at that tournament, the Rutland Herald men's ice hockey tournament. Battling it down in the corner, Stefanzi whips it off the crossbar. Bolduc plays it down behind the own net. Kept in by Link. Stefan battles it down to the far boards. Bartlett battles it up against the boards. Crossed over to the red line. Checked hard into the board by Westcott. Puck up now at the red line. Bolduc tries to fight it up at the blue line, but loses it. Can't do it. Plymouth now has possession of the puck as they cross the blue line. Weak wrist shot deflected off of the Westcott's stick. Covered up by Swanson. And we have stoppage in play at 19:11 remaining in the first period.
So Castleton again comes into this game with a 1-6-1 record, which really is upsetting to a lot of fans here, though. But and again, been very tough breaks here. Plymouth State comes in 2-2-2, playing fairly well. A pretty good veteran team.
Battling it now with the puck is Martell. Martell tries to send it up past the blue line, but can't do it. Centering pass for Plymouth, and nobody is there to collect the puck. Curtis has the puck. Dumps it off to number 16, Anderson. Anderson sends it across the blue line down to the Plymouth zone. Plymouth down possession of the puck. He takes it across the blue line, now to center ice. Deflected off the skate, my fault, of Marlon Forrest. LaFrance was just checked with the, by Plymouth with a slash, loses his possession of his own stick. There's Richardson dropped down by the blue line. Tyler White overskates the puck as it now goes on to the Castleton zone. No icing is going to be called. Sent around to Froese. Froese takes it, dips it around, right up to Grossema. Grossema sends it down past behind the Plymouth goal. Battling it down to the far boards. Castleton was there with 3 Plymouth men on him. Puck is kept in by Grossema at the blue line. Quick wrist shot, slap shot by Romeo. Defended by Plymouth. Puck is now dumped behind the Plymouth goal. Grossema dumps it behind the goal once again. Now he gets the far corner. Slap shot by Link. Nice pad shot. Save by the goaltender. Plymouth now takes into Castleton zone as the puck goes behind the Castleton net. Swanson thought about playing it for a second, opted not to, and get back into his crease. Now into the near zone. Big hit by Link into the corner. Link downs possession of the puck. Trickles over his stick and goes back into the far boards in the Castleton zone. Big check there by Westcott. It sends Plymouth down to the ground. Puck's now being cycled out the blue line by Plymouth. Taken across the blue line, and now dumped back into Castleton zone. Culberson now has possession of the puck as he tries to set it up for Westcott. Westcott can't play it. Now Westcott does have the puck. Sends it around to Romeo. Romeo now has it to center ice. Takes it across the blue line. Takes it to Culberson. Tries to center it to Romeo, but nobody's there. As the puck is now gobbled up by Plymouth.
We were talking about injury report here. 4 players on this team are not playing tonight due to injuries, ranging from shoulder to knee. And the most notable player not in the lineup tonight is Jared Lavender, who has a knee injury and expected to be out for about another 2 to 4 weeks.
Yeah, it's an easy assist captain with Martell. Quick wrist shot taken by Plymouth. Tried to set something up. Puck is a little high for anybody to do anything with it. Martell was just dragged to the ground. His feet just came out from underneath him. Plymouth takes a slap shot. Nothing there. Weak shot. Looked like he missed his stick with the puck. Swanson had plenty of time to drop down to the butterfly and get his knees onto the puck.
We've already seen a lot of zone defensive play here tonight.
Puck is kept in by Plymouth at the blue line. Bartlett now is possession of the puck. He tries to dump it up against the boards. Bullock tried to play the puck, couldn't do it. Stefan tries to keep the puck into the Plymouth zone, as he does, but Plymouth gains possession of the puck. Poked away by Stefan, but still regained by Plymouth. Puck down in the Castleton zone against the Fire Boys. Centering pass by Plymouth, but it went off the stick. Has now possession of the puck, tries to set up to Curtis. That's going to be icing. Puck was high, waist high for Curtis. Curtis could do nothing with it.
So, while we have a second here, let's talk about Plymouth State. As people should probably know, this is a state college against state college from bordering towns in Hampshire and in Vermont. Founded in 1871 from Plymouth, New Hampshire. They got an enrollment of about 4,800 kids, and they also play here in the ECAC Northeast. So,
Plymouth's record in ECAC is 0-2-1. They're 2-2-2 overall.
0-2-2 in the ECAC. And 2-2-2 overall. Okay.
It's a hard slap shot there by Castleton, and the puck goes up into the back netting, over the plexiglass, stoppage in play. Faceoff's going to be into the far faceoff circle to the left side of the goaltender for Plymouth State, which is going to be it's going to be Shields. Plymouth's last game last Sunday was on the 9th. They lost 2-3 in overtime. No goals waved by the referee. Swanson was crossed up as a Plymouth player came skating across the crease, came over and knocked the net right off the moorings right there.
Looked like that net was off for a short period of time before there was even a chance to even call a goal there for that play. So
it happened so quick. The puck went in as the player knocked the net off, and I think Swanson got crossed up by that one. So referee rightfully calls off no goal. Faceoff's going to come back into the neutral zone out here. On the Castleton side, though, taking the faceoff for Castleton is going to be Bralsma. Castleton wins the faceoff as it went back to Anderson. Anderson sends it across to Martell. Martell tips it up to White. White tries to dump it down behind the Plymouth zone. Swanson comes out from behind his net to play the puck. Puck dribbles over Martell's stick as he battles into the far boards on the Castleton zone. White tries to battle it out there with him. Puck is now taken out into the neutral zone, across the red line. Plymouth now has possession of the puck, as it is dumped back behind Castleton zone. Martell now gains possession at the far end of Castleton. Ooh. Bralsma takes the hip check, stays on his own feet, takes a wrist shot, dumps it behind Plymouth zone, and is kept back there as the referee gets entangled into the action right there. As two Castleton, two Plymouth players are there with the referee in between them. Kept in by number 24, Richardson. Richardson dumps it across and down to the far board. Hard hit by Romeo. Romeo battles the puck into the far boards. Plymouth now has possession of the puck as he takes it behind his own goalie, Shields. Shields tries to set up his hands to make a diversion, it seemed like, for Castleton to not kind of see which way he was going. Swanson plays it behind his goal as both teams make a quick line change. Out now is Brendan Heck, the captain, with Culbertson. Romeo's still out there.
There seemed to have been a lot of play so far tonight where the puck seemed to get stuck in between the boards, and just a lot of fighting for that puck right next to those boards. And so
Stick
far, I
saved
haven't
by
really
Swanson
seen
right there.
too many shots. Kind of relatively quiet. Whoa!
Huge hit by Romeo. We're going to be a penalty coming up.
That's going to be against Romeo.
He's going to be going away for a while.
Oh,
That's number 24,
He's
Contra, he's on the ground still, getting up. He's a little shaken up, but
yeah, he looks like okay.
He'll be all right.
Vicious hit though by Romeo.
He's a hard hitter. We've already
discussed that.
We came up with that conclusion a long time ago.
Yes, him and Kirk Bodick. Yes, very hard hitters.
He's gonna be going away for 2 minutes. It seems. See what the official call is. The players on Castleton bench are claiming that it was a fair hip check, and referee said otherwise. So Plymouth's gonna be going on a power play today with 13:04 remaining in the first period. Glove save by Swanson. Wow, that was a high slap shot. Swanson just sticks the glove up there and grabs it. Try to put it up in the top shelf where Swanson keeps his peanut butter, but Swanson denied him on that one.
Swanson seems to be getting actually better as games progress, regardless of the score of his of wins and losses. His goal average has been going down, and right now it is down to 2.66.
That average is just
goals against averages, yeah.
Puck was bouncing right in front of the crease. There's Swanson with the swats the puck away with the stick, puts the net back on the moorings right there. The puck was just bouncing around like a basketball on the court. Nobody could make anything happen with it. And Swanson took that big stick of his and just slapped it away. Swanson now plays it behind his goal as he sends it up right to Plymouth though. Tries to center it, but good thing Westcott was there to stick the stick out and keep it. Referee got in the way of that puck as Castleton tried to clear it down. Maybe ice that puck just a little bit. Took down his possession of the puck. Wrist shot deflected off Westcott. Scott now battles into the far boards in the Castleton zone. Plymouth tries to cycle it around behind the net. Centering pass there, but that was intended for number 10, Dufresne of Plymouth. He was looking at the puck right there. He had a wide open shot as he tried to go backside behind Swanson. Westcott battles it out there. Bending that still. Stick it on there like glue. Oh, missed opportunity for Horgan.
That was a missed opportunity.
Centering pass to him, and he was nowhere there. He just whiffed on that one.
Looked like a decent pass. He just didn't time it correctly.
His stick must be made out of Swiss cheese. All them holes in it, missing that puck. And Tyler White showing some physical force that they're using his body. Another stick save by Swanson as the puck goes up in the netting behind the goal. So we'll stoppage and play with 6 seconds remaining in the penalty in the first period. 11-13. Shots on goal are in favor of Plymouth 5-3.
I spoke to a few players earlier tonight, and they told me that Plymouth State likes to attack the rim, and they also like to play pretty good defense as well. And I think they're also right now trying to keep the tempo at a relatively smooth pace here, not too fast. Actually, kind of on the slow side, but
quick
they're
shot on
willing to take their shots when planted.
Quick shot by Plymouth right there off the face-off as Plymouth just had to wrap around. It's a huge check into the boards on Martell. Nothing there.
Here's a nice breakaway. 2-on-2.
Marlon Froese has it. Wrist shot, glove save by Shields. Marlon took that one in by himself and just tried to set something up, tried to go glove side high, but he was denied.
That was a nice shot, though, by Monfrosi.
It was a nice job trying to get something started for Castleton right there. Tried to do something on the 2-on-1.
And that's something I believe Castleton really needs to do is try to get an early edge.
Another quick shot by Castleton as Heck took the face-off, and he set it up right there to number 24, Richardson, and the wrist shot was denied by Shields. Now Plymouth now gains possession of the puck off the face-off, comes across to center ice. Swanson goes out there and scurries back to try to stop the puck, but he can't do it. LaFranche tries to gain possession of the puck, as he does. With stoppage and play again.
So what I was trying to say is, yes, Castleton needs to try and get on this board early. Now, we've seen Castleton come from behind and try to make a game into it, though, but the thing is that they need to score that first goal. I believe that they'll score this first goal. It's going to be a rough night here tonight.
If they score the first goal, it's going to get momentum on their side, unlike...
And that's something they need.
Well, kind of like the game the other night at SUNY Cortland. Castleton was up 2-0 at one time, I believe, in the first period, and they ended up losing 4-3.
Like I said earlier, though, we saw that with St. Anselm's. What they need to do is score the first goal to try and gain momentum, and then somehow maintain it for like all 3 periods.
I think that's the problem with Castle so far this season is they haven't been able to maintain that intensity for the entire game. And I don't think they've been able to do that so far. But
No, they haven't.
And I guarantee you, once they get be able to keep that intensity up the entire game not just for partial parts of the game, but for the entire game, you'll see them win more games like they did last year.
Mm-hmm.
Set up by Link right there, the wrist shot, just fluttered it in there, tried to get a redirect, but nothing was there. The puck just comes out to center ice now, back to Link again. Takes it across the blue line of his own zone, sends it up to Stefan. Stefan dumps it over the bench and over the boards. Referee blows the whistle, and we have a stop.
Looks like there's going to be a penalty against Castleton again.
There's no penalty.
The goalie left the net for a second there, so I was thinking it might have been some type of a call.
Oh, no, the puck just went over the boards. Now Alexander has the puck. He just dumps it across the blue line into the Plymouth zone. Plymouth now gains possession of the puck behind his own net. Seals tries to set up the diversion, and he likes to do that big behind the goal. And when his players are back there, he likes to set up kind of like a little diversion back there, Mike, and try and confuse Castle on which way he's going to be going.
I don't think he's confused that much, though, Matt.
No, not the goalie. Not the goalie's not confused. I think he's just trying to divert the players, Castleton's eyes from kind of guessing which way the player is going to be going.
No, I wasn't saying the goalie was confused. I believe the person with the puck is trying to divert the way. Which play are you talking about in particular?
Never mind, Michael. We're just going to go back to the face-off right here. I don't think you understand where I'm coming from right now. That's all right. Got another face-off coming up.
I think I did lose you there for a second, though.
On the neutral zone, Castleton takes possession of the puck as Brasima wins the face-off for Castleton. Richardson tries to dump it back into the Plymouth zone as he does so in the far boards. Now it's back behind the own goal of Plymouth. Marlon Frosch tried to get the big check right there, but Plymouth dodged that one, and he ended up sending himself into the boards. A little flustered there. Now Castleton lays down, tries to go glove side, just high over the crossbar. Couldn't really tell who that was. It looks like it might have been Tyler White with the wrist shot on that one. Marlon Frosch tries to battle with the puck against the boards right by the Plymouth zone as he does. Plymouth comes out with it though. Puck is dumped down. Puck bounced right over Swanton's stick. He has it. He got stoppage in play again as the puck goes up into the netting.
No, it looks like Martin Frosch is actually playing a very good game right now. And again, it looked like if it was tried for a little bit more of a pass, he might have had a little bit more of an opportunity if they passed more towards the left side there. But I think the puck was just too fast for some type of attempt, and that's why he took a shot instead. Right,
I just think he wanted to take a shot and try to generate something quick and just get something started. There's Culberson battling it up at the center ice. Plymouth gains possession behind the blue line. Heck is out there now. He tried to battle for the puck back against the bench. Culberson now gains possession behind the red zone. Oh, he tries to set it up for Heck. The referee calls icing. Looked like it might have touched Heck's stick and bounced over, but the referee says no. 7:53 remaining in the first period. Shots are now in favor of Castleton, 6-5. We've got even strength at 5-on-5. Right now it's been pretty much both ways. So far this game has been going with Plymouth taking the offensive and Castle taking offensive, but yet nobody has put a number on the board yet.
Yeah.
Puck squirts through. We're in front of the crease of Swanson, but nobody's there to put it in for Plymouth. Now out there with the puck is Romeo. Romeo tries to get something going. Heck battles into the far boards, into the corner. As Romeo tries to dump it down to Heck again, but it's tipped up by Plymouth. Martell sets up what should have been a nice hip check, but he slowed up because he didn't want to cause a penalty for his team because the way he hits hard, Mike. And like most Castleton players, they get a lot of penalties because they hit hard.
Castleton...
Martell tries to swat the puck away, but it bounces right over. Centering pass for Plymouth, but Martell is there again with that big stick he has. He deflects it. Puck whistles up against the boards. A lot of the fans jumped on the way. Thought that one was going up into the crowd. Plymouth now has possession at the blue line. Bartlett tips it away as he dumps it down into the Plymouth zone, trying to generate something. Puck skates over. Martell loses that. The blue line can't keep it in. Takes it, passes it to the Bolduc. Bolduc has it center ice, loses it though. Plymouth now has possession in the neutral zone. Back in the Plymouth zone has Stefan trips up number 17, Stewart, for Plymouth, as the puck whistles back into the Castleton zone. Plymouth now is behind the puck, tries to center it up. Couldn't see it though. There goes Bolduc. Bolduc now is across center ice, across the blue line. He keeps it into the far boards down there. Plymouth now has possession of the puck, tries to send it across the blue line, can't do it. There is LaFrance as he tips it across the blue line back into the Plymouth zone. Line change for Castleton. Plymouth now has possession of the puck. Takes it across the... There's Richardson as he battles it down, chases the puck down to his foot, to the near zone. LaFrance battling the puck. Swanson gathers the puck up in his glove. There's a quick little wrist shot by Plymouth.
Martin Foch again just took a big hit there.
He's been taking quite a few big hits tonight so far, either from himself or from other players, and he's been administering a few hits to himself, but...
Well, again, I mean, you see that I've seen it more probably from Romeo. From Bolduc and Romeo. I don't really know too much about Foch yet.
He's the first year player for Castleton this year. Yeah, Link battling it out there with the puck. There's White with it back in the near zone. Westcott now has possession, so he takes it from White. Westcott skates across Plymouth players. He comes across center ice. Now past the blue line. Takes a wrist shot, but that's number 2, Horrigan, as he uses his body and deflects the puck away. Kept in by Marlon Froese. It's going to be a penalty against Castleton as Shields leaves for Plymouth. So right now, Castleton's on the odd man, as it's going to be 6-on-5 for a minute until Castleton touches the puck. What a way to use the body by number 8, Brasima, as he lays down and uses the shin guards to block that puck. Going to be a penalty against Castleton as Brasima touches up at center ice.
You were talking with penalties. This is the 61st penalty on Castleton this season, compared to 47 allowed for the Spartans this season. So that's a plus 14 now ratio in terms of power plays committed by Castleton compared to power plays given.
Right, that penalty is going to be against Westcott. Westcott's going to go away for 2 minutes with 4:50 remaining in the first period. Shots are even at 6. I don't know what the penalty was for. I didn't see it, so see what the announcer says. Hitting from behind is the call from the official scorer. So Westcott's going to go away for 2 minutes. So it's going to be 5-on-4 for a little bit for Plymouth.
So far, I've seen a lot of hits from behind. What type of... I'd like to know what type of hit from behind it was, though.
I don't know. We'll have to check the replay when the game's on. Oh, what a breakaway for Brendan Heck. Oh, he tries to go top shelf. Oh, no. He tips off the shoulder of Shields. As he had a nice breakaway right there. The captain, Brendan Heck, couldn't do anything with that odd man rush right there. Could have gone up 1-0 on a shorthand. Weak slap shot by Plymouth as it trickles wide to the left side of Swanson. Puck is now back, dumped behind the Plymouth zone by Castleton. Take it out, try to do something with it. Come across the blue line, now across center ice, into the Castleton zone. Trying to center it, but nobody was there. That puck is out in front of the Castleton bench, now back by the blue line. Tackles it up, tries to set it up. Wrist shot taken on, nothing there. Swanson's there. Puck's going to be called dead up into the netting again, right behind the goal.
Talking about Brendan Heck there, we've seen Brendan Heck take those shots before, and for the most part, he has hit high. He has been trying to aim high, and I think that's something Heck has to work on, is try to aim lower, more towards the ground. I mean, it's harder to try and get through the crease of the 5-hole, though, but it seems to me that he's always either hitting the crossbar or he's hitting the glass. He has to aim a little bit lower when he shoots like that.
I don't know if Coach Todd talked about something before the game about going glove side and high on Shields over here, because that seems a lot of the shots so far tonight have been glove high on Shields. So I don't know if that's something Coach Todd talked about earlier before the game, but we'll find out later on from another player if we can. 12 seconds remaining in the power play for Plymouth, as the puck is now behind the Plymouth zone as the goalie Shields comes out to play it. 4 seconds, I think they're just going to let this penalty get eat up as Westcott comes out of the penalty box and out onto the ice as Marlon Froese. There's LaFrance using the hips with a nice check into the boards. Another one on the same player again. So Marlin is just going at him like an animal right now, being really physical. Oh, centering shot by number 6, Turcotte. But nobody's there for Plymouth to take the effect. And then puck goes off of Swanson's blocker on the weak wrist shot by Plymouth up high as he just deflects it and goes behind the goal. Out there playing is Brasima. Brasima sends it up to White. White can't play as the puck skips over his stick. Brasima now takes it, dumps it into Shields from center ice. Now Plymouth gains possession up to the faceoff circle. Culberson's there, but nothing to account for it. That's going to be icing against Plymouth. 2:07 remaining in the first period. Shots are still leaving at 7.
I think the reason why Castleton wants to aim high for Shields is because compared to most other goalies, Shields is a little bit on the tallest end. He's 6'1" compared to Swanson, who's only 5'8". So I think the deal with this is, I don't know how though, but they feel like you probably need to get more of a side edge. You're not gonna. I'm looking at a direct headshot. You're not gonna get anywhere. You need a little bit more to the side, or maybe towards the ball, maybe towards the just a twinkle shot. I don't know.
Well, we'll see if there's anything to go from it. There was Link right there, the slap shot from the blue line as it whistles wide of the goal. Wasn't the hardest slap shot, but he got something done. Tried to set something up. Culberson and Heck battle up against the boards right between the blue line and center ice. That was Heck slammed into the bench of Plymouth. Westcott now has it. As the puck goes in between the skates of Romeo. Link is taken down to center ice as he was battling for the puck. Puck goes across the blue line. Romeo tried to play it. Puck goes on. And slap shot's going to be up into the net again as it was deflected off one of the Castleton sticks over the head of Swanson into the back netting. Well, so far, it seems the most aggressive guy that hasn't been called for a penalty or anything illegal is been Marlon Froh so far. He's been very physical out there, using a lot of his body, a lot of his stick, but he's been doing it clean. He hasn't been getting called for anything, so that's always a good sign. And he's being very physical on his hip checks and everything into the boards and finishing a lot of his checks too as well.
And I think Foch is also trying to create something here. As we can see, he's the one usually to, it seems like, oh, what a hit. Stefan just took a hit.
Stefan is took on center ice. The puck goes in. Oh, let's see if the referee's going to call a goal, and it looks like he is.
That's a goal.
That's a goal for Castleton. As Stefan took the hip check at center ice, the puck was going up there into the boards, and it looked like it was up in the air, and Castleton deflected it into the goal as it hit the ground. Plymouth is trying to deny it and try and say that they slapped into the goal, but
well, this one's definitely going to be under review.
The referees are over there talking about it now, seeing if they come up with anything different. But
now, would the goal go to Bodick, or if it was a goal, would it go to Bodick, or would it go to Martel?
There's a sea of Castleton in front of that goal. I didn't really see who ended up knocking it in. The puck was bouncing around like once again like a basketball or Super Bowl out there, and I couldn't really tell who knocked it in.
It looks like either Bodick or Martel.
Well, we'll find out from the official score in a minute there, Mike.
But they're definitely convening right now.
It's a goal. You know, so Castleton didn't slap it in. That puck was knocked in by a stick, apparently. Even Plymouth coach is going at it right now, arguing with the referee about whether it was a goal or not.
Well, again,
it's going to stand 1-0.
Well, again, this is a big break for the Spartans, and something that they definitely need, as we've been talking about, is they needed a goal to get out there. And again, a lot of confusion. I don't know if somebody's stick just accidentally bounced it in from the Plymouth team. I don't know if Castleton actually got a puck on it and was able to just get it through the side. I don't know how this goal was scored, but all we know is that the red light went on, and the referees are going to allow it. So,
right, the referees are just discussing who scored the goal. So we'll find out from the official score in a second who scored this goal. As Bartlett takes the face off for Castleton, and he wins it and sends it back to Martel. 1 minute remaining. See, here we go.
It's Bodick.
Kurt Boldig scores the goal. See, it was assisted by, if anybody, what the official score says. Another centering chance right there for Stefan.
Assisted by number 9, Ryan Bartlett.
Oh, another one right there. Just missed a goal. Wow, that was close. Shields just got a blocker save on it, and the net comes off the moorings again. First stoppage, but 34 seconds remaining in the first period. Castleton's up 1-0 on the nice job of Boldig to pick up the trash right in front of the crease. Puts in the goal for his second goal of the season.
Bartlett got the assist, that being Ryan Bartlett.
So, big hit on Alexander right there behind the goal in the far boards. Culberson keeps it in as he dumps it over. Heck's head. Heck battles it behind. The puck goes over the plexiglass again. We have stoppage of play with 17 seconds remaining in the first. So that play was assisted by Bartlett. So Bartlett to Boldick puts Castle up 1-0. And there's the 1-goal lead that you're talking about earlier, Michael, about how they need that advantage. And hopefully this goal right here late in the first period will carry over to the second period and they can get something going. Heck's going to be chased out of the faceoff circle. Coming in to take it off now is Culberson as he wins it for Castleton. Brought back to number 24, Richardson, as he sends it across to Westcott. At center ice now with it is Alexander. Culberson has it, tries to set it up for Heck at the blue line, but Heck was just a little bit behind that puck. And it looks like we're going to end this period with a 1-0 score. Castleton shots on goal are 9-7. The first goal of Castleton scored by Boldick, assisted by Ryan Bartlett. And we'll be back in just a minute, beginning the second period. And we have a special guest from the Castleton hockey team coming over here to start the second period off with us. So stay tuned, we'll be right back. All right, welcome back to the second period. Castleton is up 1-0 as the Spartans come back onto the ice. And right now we are joined with Castleton State freshman defenseman Omar Pacha. How you doing, Omar?
I'm good. Yourself, Matt?
I'm doing all right. So, Omar, so what's wrong with you? I heard you're injured.
Yeah, last Thursday in practice, unfortunately, I ran into the boards and my shoulder popped out. It's history of my shoulder, and I still have problems with it.
So you injured the shoulder before?
Yeah, 2 years ago, it was the first time I did it, and it's still bothering me, Matt.
So what is the bright point so far of the Castleton hockey team this season?
Well, you know, it's tough to find some, but I think what we can say is we're always in the games, and we're not far from getting a winning streak going, and I think just a matter of time when we turn things around, and I think that next half of the season will be big for us. And I mean, once we get all our guys back, we have a lot of injuries right now, and we continue learning the system well, and we start working hard, continue working harder. You know,
yep.
It'll come.
So what do you think? What is the game plan for tonight's game so far, Ben, for Coach Todd?
I think we want to play hard. Yesterday, Coach Todd said that you know, we want to leave everything on the ice. It's our last game before a break, and you want to leave everything on, you know, work hard.
Go out hard and beat these guys, right?
Yeah.
You guys need another win. You guys are right now 1-6 overall, right?
Yeah.
I
think this is a big game for us, and now we're leading 1-0. Hopefully we can keep the lead and come back with 2 points here at home.
Definitely, Omar. Well, I'd like to thank you for coming by and talking a little bit with us.
Okay, thank you, Matt. Very nice of you.
Good luck for the rest of the season,
Yeah,
Omar.
thank you.
Now we start second period off. That was Omar Pacha right out of Boucherville, Quebec. Castleton tries to jump up 2-0 as the puck is right in front of the crease of Shields. Couldn't do nothing with it, though. Omar's a great kid, Michael. He's going to have a bright future at Castleton, it seems.
I believe a lot of these players are going to have a great future. We look at the play of Stefan. We looked at the play tonight of Pasha. And even Ocha, as you mentioned. A lot of great freshmen and sophomore players on this team. We're not quite, we're trying to get something started here in this organization. And just a few more years and we'll be back up probably looking at maybe another ECAC title or so, hopefully. So
Martel now has a puck. He passes it up to the blue line. There is Curtis with it across center ice. He tried to set it up for Alexander, but nobody was there to collect on the puck. Plymouth now has possession of the puck as he skates across the blue line. Swanson is there to gobble it up into his glove, and we have stoppage in play with 18:21 remaining in the second period. Shot to 10-8 Castleton.
Just a quick review and reminder to people about what happened in the first period with the goal. Kurt Bodick scored his second goal of the season, assisted by Ryan Bartlett at 18:18 of the first period. Shots on goal were 9-7, and so far in this first period, first minute or so, each team has got a goal apiece. Shot apiece, excuse me.
With another stoppage in play as Swanson again gobbles it up into his glove. quick little wrist shots taken on by Plymouth, trying to get something generated in their behalf to try and tie this game up at 1 early in the second period. Castleton wins the face-off, and Tyler White has it as he takes it across the blue line, but it's kept in by Plymouth. White now has it again as he battles it right there in the neutral zone. Mullen now has it, dumps it around the zone behind Plymouth's goaltender Shields. White has it, tips it up to Froze. White tries to stuff it in there, nothing to do. Trying to see who that was that just got dumped to the ground. That was Bralsma as he tried to swat it in there, but he was tied up by Plymouth and he couldn't do anything with it. Swanson now has possession. What a use of the body. Can't really see from here who that was. That was White. He just sacrificed his entire body right there as Swanson tried to play the puck behind his own goal. Came out and tried to dump it across the blue line, but Plymouth player was there and he wound up and took the slap shot. But Tyler White came out of nowhere and sacrificed his body to block that shot.
Sometimes those shots don't necessarily work as much because sometimes the players can react before you instigate the windup and totally take that shot like we just saw. So good physical contact there with the puck, and boy, we've seen a lot of physical play tonight.
That was Romeo who just got dumped down. Looked like somebody, the Plymouth player, hit him, or grabbed his arm or something and took him down, but no call there. I think that last shot, the reason why he wound up like that is because he saw Swanson was behind the goal when he took that puck and dumped it out to the blue line, and he figured calling for the puck was Carmichael. I mean, no, sorry, Link.
Sometimes, though, just a simple a slap shot will do much better than taking a total time to wind up like that.
Right, when the puck is there, yes, you have to take the shot, but now playing it behind, Castleton plays behind his own goal. Heck has it at center ice, but he's thumped up by Tobin out of Plymouth. Link has it as he tries to dump it across. Romeo has it, keeps it at the blue line. Puck is sent down to Castleton. We're going to have icing as Swanson touches the puck and sends it to the referee.
I was watching the great save there made by Alex Shields, the Plymouth State goalie there. Nice use of the glove there by Shields, just enough to poke the puck away with his own glove, using a bit of the stick as well. Doing fairly well for a goalie here tonight. And as we said, taking some pretty nasty shots from a couple of these players though, but most of them have been high, as mentioned in the first period. So
Bartlett loses the face-off to Castleton, but there's Stefan with the puck as he's tripped up by Plymouth. Trying to center it between the legs of Shields. Stefan still came up with the puck as he battles it behind the right side of Shields. Very physical contact at the blue line between Castleton and Plymouth. Stefan has it as he dumps it through center ice. That is Boldick hit the puck. Trying to center it up, centers up to Stefan. Stefan has it, the wrist shot, and that's a goal! Stefan just took the puck and dumped it in on goal. It went up and it looked like it caught off the glove of Shields, and nothing he could do. It just dropped down into the goal. That's 2-0 for Castleton now. What a goal by Stefan.
Oh, that was a beautiful shot by Stuart Stefan. As we talked about, just a simple wish. Was that a wish shot?
A little wrist shot. You just
yeah,
turn
just
around
a simple wish shot.
on.
I mean, that's all you need. You don't need like a big giant light up. You just need something simple and just light away. And Shields was on the other end. He just didn't have any time to react. And we knew that Shields was going to be in trouble. A second earlier, we saw he barely got enough. It was like a Castleton player might have been able to like even poke it in, barely able to close it and prevent a goal just a minute ago earlier. So again, just sudden opportunities right now for the Spartans, and let's hope they can again keep this lead up now 2-0.
You put the puck on goal and good things happen. And there was a big hit right there by Richardson on Plymouth, right at the blue line. Link has it, sends it up to Carmichael. Carmichael dumps it around. Hard into the boards was Alexander as he got tripped up. Carmichael has it, checks him into the boards. Castleton's up 2-0 right now. They're playing very physical right now. They want to stay, as Omar said earlier, Omar Paja said when we were interviewing and talked to him a little bit ago, Castleton needs this win badly. Like Coach Todd said, leave this one all on the ice right now. Don't hold anything back. You got break now coming up next, so
And I think that's a good thing too, is that they need something to rejuvenate before break so they can forget about all their losses and focus on, if they can get this win, focus on this one win and say to themselves, our season is not over yet. We can definitely make the playoffs. We can still become a good contender in this conference. Just need to focus on the good ends, not the bad ends.
Exactly. And that's exactly what Castle needs to do. I think Curtis just got saved there on an icing call as he tried to dump it up off the boards, and the referee ended up getting a skate in the way to block it. So Plymouth now has it, tries to dump it across the blue line, but the referee is there again. That's like third or fourth time tonight that the referee's gotten in the way of the puck. Coach Todd is getting in on his players, really giving it to them, telling them how to play this game right now.
And I think he's right too, though, that Castleton needs to focus more on the puck. I mean, we've seen it from the Castleton and other people before that you can lose attention to that puck very quickly in this game. And I think he's trying to get it into their mind of how to play the game in more of a physical way, in more of a contact way, to make sure that you are totally in sync. Like, almost like your mind is in sync with the puck. It's incredible how...
Well, you have to be in sync with this game for it to be able to play smoothly and correctly.
Well, yeah.
If you're not in sync, then you're going to go home on a... You're probably going to go and get hurt because you're going to have your head down thinking about other things. Like right there, that was a huge hit on Tyler White. He was just drilled into the boards right there. But he's back up on his feet and he's ready to go. Centering pass for Plymouth, but nobody's there. Slap shot off the chest of Swanson. What a save by Swanson as another piece as the puck, another wrist shot was taken right there in front of the crease. Puck is bound up against the boards. It's 3 Castleton, 2 Plymouth up there trying to battle the puck out. Referee's going to call for a stoppage in play as the puck was still smashed up there against the boards. A little shoving and pushing going on between Castleton and Plymouth. Referee tries to break him up as he does so. Face-off's going to be in the neutral zone out here on the Castleton side. Or no, it's not. Referee is signaling like it was. It's going to the far face-off circle onto the left side of Swanson. Castleton wins the face-off as Anderson takes it and dumps it behind his own goal. Plymouth now has it. Centering pass for Plymouth. Nothing. Oh, puck whistles wide. Trickles past the far post. Taking the puck at the blue line was Romeo. Romeo now dumps it down behind Plymouth's goal. Heck now has possession of the puck. He pins it up against the board. Tries to start something with it. Tries to come out, sends it up to Martell. Martell takes it, wrist shot. And it's stuck between the legs of Shields, or inside of his pads by his knee, as he scoops it out and gives it to the ref.
What we've already seen here so far tonight is you've been noticing that both teams are trying to focus when it comes to shooting the puck more towards the posts than they are towards a center shot, it seems to me like. And so far for Castleton, that's definitely working. And again, to the advantage.
Yeah, and it's 2-0 for Castleton right now. That's what's the advantage of it so far. Castleton out possession of the puck. He battles against the blue line. Taking his Bartlett. Now, no. Oh, nifty little play there by Stefan as he tried to get a second goal tonight. Now Swanson plays it behind his own goal. Now taking his Plymouth behind the goal. He tries to center it. Puck was high though. Nobody was there to take possession of the puck. Stefan tried to chase it down. Couldn't do it. Bartlett kicks it off the skate. Sends it up to Stefan. Stefan tries to give it over to Bolduc, but the puck was high up by his chest. Couldn't do nothing with it though. I'd like to mention tonight, Michael, the great officiating, or keeping the order in this field house by Bob Godalewski, the Director of Public Safety. He's over here. He comes over here takes time out of his day to come out here to keep the order at the field house, make sure there's no underage drinking, any drinking at all going on inside here. Tries to keep order between the fans and make sure everything runs smoothly. He's been doing a great job so far this season. He's been here for pretty much every game. He's been doing a...
Well, I mean, public safety's been doing a great job making sure that everything stays safe here. They've been working closely with the Rutland Regional Fieldhouse, and even President Locke has made sure this has become a family-oriented atmosphere, and he makes sure he's attends every single game, makes sure that everything stays very well here. And we have a fairly decent crowd for a weekday night. I mean, this is probably to be expected. It's not a weekend. And again, it is before finals, so about 600 people or so for this game. I'd say that's not too bad, I guess. Wednesday night?
Without a doubt, Michael, and you know what, and it has become more of a family place. As you see parents bringing kids here and everything like that. Quick little shot there by Anderson to take a stop and talk about public safety for a second as we talk about the play as the puck is battled up against far boards. Plymouth now gains possession of the puck. But Bob has been doing Mr. Galuska has been doing a great job so far in his crew of public safety and keeping order in the field house. I know they've caught a few kids and a few college students with underage drinking, and he's kept them out of here and done a great job with that so far. So we can commend him on that, and hopefully he keeps it up, and hopefully his rest of his crew can keep it up too and keep this Rutland Fieldhouse a great family-oriented place.
And I think that's the goal here. I do wish sometimes public safety could do a little bit more on campus than focusing more here on the field house, though. But hey, I guess they can do what they can do. I guess I don't know.
Right, a great job by Marlon Frost to break the puck up as it's taken by number Tyler White as he just dumps the puck behind Plymouth goal. Plymouth now gains possession of the puck, and with it now is number 6, Pat Turcott, a junior out of Goffstown, New Hampshire. Referee's going to blow the whistle. See who's going away. It looks like it might be a Castleton power play. No, it's going to be... Oh, see what the referees call. It looks like it's going to be charging against Romeo, I believe.
Yeah, it's going to be against Romeo.
I think it might be charging, Mike. It's going to be charging against Romeo.
Charging, yeah.
So Romeo's going to be going away for charging. Plymouth's going to go back on the power play. Let's see if Castleton can do anything shorthanded on this power play now. They held them off last time with a shorthanded bid by Brendan Heck. Brendan Heck is back out on the ice again along with Culbertson. See, I believe that is Link with him. And that is going to be Westcott out there with him as well. But Heck wins the face-off, but Plymouth ends up with the puck as he just loses his footing over there as he tries to skate backwards with the puck and nothing to do. Plymouth cycles the puck around. Puck is right in front of the crease. Nobody's there. Bunch of bodies falling onto the ground. Swanson ended up somehow keeping it away from him. Great pressure there by Link. Puck is up, bounces over the goal. Puck is dumped down the length of the ice. Out comes his Shields to play the puck, but he then decides to go back into his crease. Plymouth now gains possession and his own goal. Try to start something up. Passes it over towards us to number 22. That is, I can't even pronounce him. Bojacic. He's out of Sweden. So one of the two European players on the team. The other one is Heigelson.
Well.
Heigelson, he's number 1. He's also a goalie, but he's not in goal tonight. Plymouth now plays the puck behind their own goal. They try and develop something with 54 seconds remaining in his power play. Sends it across the length of the ice. Glove save by Swanson with a wrist shot by Horrigan. More shoving and pushing in front of the crease after the whistle between Castleton and Plymouth. So the intensity between these two teams has gone from being a clean, physical hockey type of intensity to after the whistle, pushing and shoving type of intensity. And that's usually a bad sign because it means tempers are going to flare sometimes, like the last couple of games.
Well, this is how Castleton plays, though, and I don't know how they are able to deal with this, though, but they love to get the tempo flaring. I mean, we saw it against St. Elmo's, we saw it against Newman College. I mean, it's just
what a slap shot by Plymouth. As a bunch of bodies in front of the crease ended up deflecting the puck. Never even touched Swanson, I don't think so. Another slap shot. Puck, bounces out in front of the crease, but Castleton's there to somehow keep the puck out of sticks of Plymouth players. And that's a goal for Plymouth. The puck was just sitting there in between everybody, between Plymouth and Castleton. Somehow it looks
like it went right through the 5-hole.
Yeah, it looks like he just took the puck and sent it right between the 5-hole of Swanson. And now it's 2-1, cut the lead in half.
Culbertson looks like he's been slipping and falling. A lot of sudden slips on this ice the past couple minutes here, and been a little. I'm just curious if the ice is just a little slippery or something like that, or if it's just all the fighting. We shouldn't say fighting though, but all the roughing that's been happening. But, you know, again, just the intensity here. And I think tensions are just going to flare up even more now that the score is closer.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt, Michael. And I look forward to Castleton. I heard somebody from the bench on the Castleton side ask him, yelling at the players that they're dead out there. I think it might have been Coach Todd. And that's just telling you that Castleton has been dead so far since they scored that second goal. It seems like they kind of like laid back a little bit. You can't do that.
They've been outshot in the second period so far.
Oh, they've been outshot, right. And the thing is, you can't play dead once you go up 2-0 because you know a 2-0 lead doesn't mean much since that game against SUNY Cortland. They were up 2-0 after the first period and ended up losing 4-3. You can't die down on any team this year. You can't die down on anybody. Heck with the puck now. Skates across as he's tripped up by number 5, Kurt Kutin, as he tried to take it himself into the goal.
Just a little stat here, Matt. I'm just curious if you want to know, what's the worst lead you can hold as a hockey team?
What's the worst lead you can hold?
Mm-hmm.
And still...
It's 3-0. And the reason why they say that is because a 3-goal lead will make a lot of players, even a 2-goal lead, as we've been seeing here, will make a lot of players just kind of ease out, thinking to themselves, okay, we got this. And when they still have to play with the intensity they need.
Right.
If you're up 4, you can kind of reassure yourself a little bit more, though. But 3 goals and 2 goals, you have to still play with intensity.
You have to play with a lot of intensity because it's that game. Hockey's a game of a matter of seconds. One wrong move and you can score a goal for the other team. And
exactly.
There you go. And you could be going down. Just like number 14, Bolduc, just right there, has got taken down onto the far boards into the corner. Plymouth now comes out with the puck, goes across the center ice, stops at the blue line, waits for something to develop, tries to send it in there, but it's broken up by Westcott's skate. Castle now has possession of the puck in the far boards, and dumps it across the center ice. Plymouth has been missing. Oh, ooh, what a chance by Bolduc.
Steal shot by Bolduc.
Bolduc tries to go to the stick side of Shields with a wrist shot as he takes it by himself, and he couldn't do anything with it. As Shields saves it with his stick. Culbertson now breaks it up. Richardson, no, Carmichael, my fault. It sends it up to Curtis. Curtis back to Alexander. Curtis now has it. As he tried to send it out there to Anderson, but it was broken up by Plymouth. No call from the referee as Anderson tripped it up. Looks like there's going to be a call now. See what the call is going to be.
I think Coach Todd's words are starting to get away from his players. Paying attention to the puck, as we mentioned, we saw some spinning around. We saw the puck starting to lose the player, and we saw that again. And Plymouth State was able to take advantage down there and was able to clear the puck for a short period of time. Some opportunities have happened, and great save, great steal from Bolduc, and great chest save by Shields.
And right there, I was right. That is a penalty against Anderson as he's going to go away for a couple minutes. It looks like for tripping, as Plymouth tried to take the puck and he went around and he used a stick to bring him down. That's called tripping, so he's going to go away for 2 minutes.
Sounds like elementary.
Oh, dump. My fault. It's not tripping. It's hooking. Looks like he grabbed him by the stick. Oh, what a shot by Plymouth. The wrist shot from the blue line. Tried to use a bunch of bodies out there. Wow. Castle cannot clear the puck out as Swanson used his right blocker to save that shot, and puck came out. He couldn't get the rebound. Now Plymouth tries to cycle it around. Sends it across. Plymouth now has it. Tries to dump it behind the boards. Behind the goal. Sends it off the boards to the blue line. Sends it up to the point. Back across. Back to the blue line. Tries to redirect it. Puck is in between Swanson's legs, it looks. He doesn't know where it is. He's lost. Referee just blew the whistle.
Yeah, I think it is between his legs. Either that or it got stuck near his pads.
Right. Plymouth just tried to set something up right there to redirect it, and he got the redirect, but it went right into the pads of Swanson and he was able to eat it up. Shots are in favor of Plymouth 20-16, but the score is in favor of Castleton 2-1, and that's the only thing that matters so far in hockey. Plymouth now gains possession of their own zone behind the blue line. He sends it up across center ice. Playing it now is Martell as he tries to clear it, but it's kept in by Plymouth at the blue line. Set it across the width of the ice. Plymouth now has it, cycling it around, trying to set something up on this power play. Tries to wrist shot, it goes up high, tries to redirect it. Now Castleton clears the puck out. 32 seconds remaining in the power play for Plymouth as Castleton makes a line change, a quick one. Out there now is Bartlett with Bolduc. Westcott is still out there. and so is Martel. Martel tries to play it in the far boards against the corners. Puck is between his legs, and that's a nice clear out by Bolduc. 8 seconds remaining in the power play. It looks like Castleton's going to eat off this other power play now too as well. So Plymouth's going to be 0 for 2 on the power play so far. Now he can get it out there. 3-on-2. Wrist shot, nothing there. Swanson with the blocker save. Centering shot, nobody's there. Right across the crease. Blocker save, pad save by Swanson. The shot was weakly taken in there. Once again, the puck goes across the crease, but nobody from Plymouth is there. Huge layout hit by Stefan as he uses his body to take the play down. There's going to be a penalty coming up.
No goal.
No goal because the whistle blew already. It's going to be cross-checking, see who this penalty's against. Looks like it might be against Plymouth. It's going to be Plymouth. Yeah. That's going to be against number 24, Kantara, the sophomore out of Pelham, New Hampshire.
Pelham. It's Pelham.
Well,
it's how they call it in New Hampshire.
Tomato, tomato, Michael.
I know.
Tomato, tomato, hamburger, cheeseburger, all the same.
Well, you gotta know the slang, man. I mean, there's different things in Vermont as there are in New Hampshire, so, you know, that's why I'm here tonight.
Well, I'm not from either one. I'm from Connecticut, so it's okay. So now with the puck, now is Richardson behind his own goal, behind Swanson. He tries to develop something. Sends it up. Alexander now hits it across the blue line. Takes it across the face-off circle behind Plymouth goal. But a chance by Castleton, but nobody's there. Culbertson tried to take it in there and put it between the 5-hole, but Shields denies him.
Nice try on the turnaround, though, by Culbertson, though. But again, it looks like Shields just led it pretty well, and I guess there was already an offsides penalty or something. Yeah, it looks like it was offsides. So.
Minute 42 remaining in the power play for Castleton. 3:32 remaining in the second period. And there's Curtis taking the face-off for Castleton as he wins it for him. Bolduc has the puck as he sends it over to Richardson. Richardson back to Bolduc. Center shot. Curtis tried to tip it in there and redirect it off Alexander, but nothing happened there. Curtis tried to keep it in, but couldn't do it. Bolduc was just hit from behind. Richardson now has it. Skates back into the far boards of the Castleton zone as he takes it across his own blue line, sends it up to Alexander. Alexander crosses into the Plymouth zone, dumps it back down to the far boards. It's Culbertson's back there to beat it. Culbertson now has it. Tries to send it across to Richardson. Oh, with the redirect by Culbertson, nothing to... Oh, that's Curtis. Eric Curtis with the goal. Off the rebound of Alexander. And he's there and puts a top shelf over the shoulders of Shields. That is 3-1 now. It looks like the top, all the high stuff that Castle's been going with earlier, Michael, has really paid off because they scored 2 goals now high.
But again, Shields was just busy. I mean, it was perfect position for Curtis. I mean, he was just there at the right time.
Shields went down.
And Culbertson had a shot on net. And Shields was, you know, trying to deal with that one. And then all of a sudden, you know, with the puck loose, Curtis was able to just pick it up and shoot it high and above. And right into the net it goes. And a beautiful shot by
Curtis.
Eric Curtis.
Yeah. I think Shields was just bending down to pick up the change on the ground.
He was bending down to try and pick up the Culbertson shot, and then he kind of missed direction because Eric Curtis was just right there and able to hook it in.
Right, and there's Culbertson with the puck again. Tries to center for Castleton. Tried to find Romeo, but Romeo wasn't there in time. Would have been another prime opportunity for Castleton to score another goal. So they regain that 2-goal lead again. Oh, a centering shot for Plymouth, but he was tied up with Link. Bent onto the far boards of Castleton and their own zone. Heck tries to dump it off the boards. Takes it, Culbertson has it. It's 2-on-1 with Link. Oh, the puck just behind him. He overskates the puck. And that was a huge hit on Romeo. He's going to be going away.
And it's going to be a call.
He's going to be going away again. We'll see what this penalty is going to be called.
That'd be the Spartans' 5th penalty or 6th?
It looks like possibly their 5th, Mike.
You think it's their 5th?
Possibly. It's going to be boarding, it looks like, against Romeo.
Yeah, I think it's their 5th penalty on
let's see what the call is going to be. Castle's going to be going away again. It's good. So that's Romeo who's going to be going away again. So 2-minute power play for Plymouth. 1:55 remaining in the second period. So Plymouth's going to start the third period on a 5-second power play, which isn't much because as soon as the puck drops, it's pretty much going to be over. See if they can hold them off for the final minute and a half remaining in the first second period. Yep, that's boarding for Romeo. So Castleton gets up there. It looked like they were going to have something going again with the momentum on their side as they were setting up a lot of prime shots right in front of Shields. And then Romeo comes in there and gets the call for boarding. So
Romeo now leads the team in terms of penalty minutes with that last penalty.
And how many does he have now, Michael?
He has, this will be 14 minutes.
It's quite a few.
Penalty minutes so far this period.
It's quite a few minutes. Another center shot for Plymouth. Sliding across, what a great use of the body that was for. Right now with the puck is Bolick. Bolick dumps it down the length of the ice as he's trying to ease his power play. Final minute remaining in the second period. Scores 3-1 Castleton. Plymouth tries to set something up with this final minute of play in power play and period. They dump it across. Swanson is out there behind his own goal to play it. Taking a shot is Westcott as the puck goes up and over the boards. It comes back into play. 50 seconds remaining in the power play, 44 remaining in the second period. Castleton is up 3-1. Shots are in favor though of Plymouth 22-19. Swanson's made quite a few key saves so far tonight.
Oh, he has. And again, just a great play so far. The young people here in the state. Stefan, as we mentioned, Flossie, and Evan Curtis, who's all three of them are freshmen, sophomores. You know, this team, you cannot wait until another year or two when this team is like top line, or very well could be. I mean,
Castleton
this is a
again,
team
off the faceoff, they dump it the length of the ice, and right there they dump it the length of the ice to eat up some time. The rest of their teammates love it as they applaud them and cheer them by slapping their sticks on it and gets out of the boards. Culberson now has possession of the puck as he tries to eat some time up with this power play. And Castleton looks like they're going to kill this power play off again.
Well, it's going to be about 5 seconds remaining on the play when the third period begins. And as I said, Castleton is turning out to a young and aggressive team. So, and that's something you're definitely going to need. When they become veterans teams, it's going to become great. So we'll take a 2-goal lead right now going into the third period, and it's something that we definitely need.
So the score is 3-1, Castleton on top. 5 seconds remaining in the power play for Plymouth. Shots are in favor of Plymouth 22-19, and Castleton scored 2 goals right there on Plymouth's 1 goal. That make it 3-1, and we'll be back in just a moment with the third period. Stay tuned with your win with Mike and Matt. Welcome back to the Rutland Regional Fieldhouse on this Wednesday night. In the third period here. Where Castleton's up 3-1. We have 5 seconds remaining on the power play for this call.
So it's 3-1 right now. Let's review what's been going on here for a second here. Stefan has scored his third goal of the season unassisted, and Evan Curtis scored his first goal of the year to make it a 3-1 game. Plymouth State did score in between that. Do you know who scored the goal for Plymouth State? Do you remember?
I have it somewhere. It's in my notes over here, Michael. I just haven't had time to dig them out right now. Face-off now. Hecht wins it for Castleton. And we're underway in the third period. He scores 3-1 Castleton. Now taking the puck is number 18 Romeo as a penalty expires for Castleton. So back to even strength starting off the third period now. Romeo now has it. Dumps it around the far boards up against the long side on the other side of the face-off circle. Nice lifty little move there by Chambers for Plymouth as he dumps it down to the near side of the Castleton zone. Battling it down there now is number 22, Bojizak. Heck now has it along the far boards as he sends it up to center ice. Plymouth gains possession as he dumps it over to Bojizak. Castleton now has it, dumps it across. Stefan tried to tip it across the blue line, couldn't do it so. Castleton's in the middle of a line change as Plymouth tries to charge up the length of the ice. Back behind Swanson is the puck. Martel gathers it onto the corner. Sends up to Stefan. Stefan's at center ice with it. Dumps it to cross ice to Bartlett. Bartlett dumps it through the blue line and behind Shields. Now Stefan now has possession of the puck. Dumps along the far boards. Bolduc has it behind Shields as he battles it back into the corner now. To the left side of Shields. Now behind the goal is Stefan. Stefan has it. Plymouth comes out with the puck. He sends it up. Across the blue line, across center ice. It's going to go across, if across the red line. And that's a goal for Plymouth.
Wow. That was a beautiful shot.
Whoa. That was a lucky shot for Plymouth right behind the red line. Came across off the pad of Swanson. It goes into the goal, 3-2. Everybody thought that was going to be ice, and the referee never made a signal. And it looked like Swanson just kind of gave up on that one.
That was number 15 who made the goal. The captain, Chris Cardew, senior out of Nashville, New Hampshire, played at Bishop Garden High School. That was a beautiful shot. Wow.
Heck is trying to make an argument right now, trying to figure out what the referee is going on. Thought that was icing. He's trying to figure out what the referee is coming across on. It wasn't that it was a beautiful shot, because it was an absolute lucky shot. Just came across and just tried to center it and ended up going off the, looked like the skate of Swanson, and just trickled into the goal. And it was just kind of a desperation and lucky, look what I found, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays.
Yeah, it looked like he wanted to see if he could get something up there, and luckily he did.
He was just battling it back there. He knew a lot of players from his team were chasing down, trying to center it up, and it quieted this crowd down real bad.
Oh, yeah. And the thing, too...
Players are chasing the face-off circle. Curtis takes the face-off for Castleton as he wins it. Sends it down there to LaFrance. LaFrance dumps it up off the boards, across the blue line. Swatting at it was Rich Alexander. Carmichael drops down the Plymouth player across the blue line. So just like that, this game is back into a 1-goal. As Richardson loses his stick, puck is battling it up to the near zone into the corner. Nobody's coming out with the puck yet. It's still out there. It's still loose. Carmichael tries to battle it out as he does so. Tries to take it out across the blue line. Clears it out. Huge hit into the corner of the Castleton bench was Carmichael. Plymouth now gains possession as Castleton makes the line change. Puck is dumped down into the Castleton zone behind the goal. Swanson. Marlon Froge has it now. Froge takes it. Dumps it across there to White. White across the center ice. Dumps it down behind Shields. Shields puts the net back on the mooring. Kept in by Link. Now with the puck is Marlon Froge. Froge has it, cycles it around. Swings and misses at it. Stick goes right over the puck as Plymouth takes possession of the puck now. Goes across the blue line, dumps it in on Swanson. Swanson uses his stick, deflect it wide. Westcott now has it in the near zone. Dumps it up and off of Romeo's helmet as he tried to dump it up. If Romeo wasn't leaning over the side of the bench, probably would never have hit his helmet and puck probably would have stayed in. I think he was just taking a little break right there and couldn't get anything going.
Cadu actually got the assist. Did you hear who got the goal? I know Cadu got the assist, so.
I didn't hear, Michael. I was didn't get that one. Sorry.
It's okay. It's hard. Sometimes it's hard to hear though, but it really did silence the crowd. And
quick shot taken on by number 14, Rose.
That was a
as
beautiful.
Swanson takes a glove save, just swats at it and snags it out of midair.
Beautiful save there by Swanson, and wow, that was a really heavy shot. That was blasted in his direction, and nice save there, as I said.
Plymouth wins the face-off as it's off the pads, off the blocker save of Swanson. Puck is then sent back in. Nobody's there to pick it up. Another kick save and a butte by Swanson as this shot just came in loosely off of Plymouth. Culberson now has possession of the puck as he gets across the blue line. Oh, that's going to be, Chambers is going to be going away, it seems, for a while. Tripping, it looks like, possibly. Yep, tripping for Chambers. Chambers is going away for 2 minutes as he tripped up.
I think that was an easy call. It looked like definitely something happened there, and Culbertson just obviously, I don't know if it was just a good trip or kind of, should I say, you know, a little bit of acting mixed in maybe, but.
No, that was a blatant trip. Stuck the stick out there, wrapped him right up, took him right out. Battling out there is Heck. Puck is sent down the length of the ice. Swanson goes behind his goal to play it. Gains possession of the puck, leaves it there for Link. Link has it now, just waiting for something. LaFrance now grabs it, sends it back to Link in between the two face-off circles. Stefan tries to play it off his skate, can't do so. Link has it, dumps it down to the Plymouth zone. Shields has the puck bounce over his stick, can't play it. Link tries to keep it in, gets crossed up, his stick gets off from underneath him and can't play it. Swanson now has it behind the goal. as he drops it off for Link. Culbertson's out there now with Bolduc and Carmichael. Bolduc now has it, dumps it down opposite side of the Plymouth zone. Kept in by Culbertson. Swatted back in by Bolduc. That's going to be offsides on Castleton. As Bolduc was behind the blue line and the puck came out and he swatted it back in. Puck is going to be taken out to the neutral zone, to the opposite side of the ice.
Wow.
Okay, so 3-2 Castleton. 1 minute remaining in the power play for Plymouth. Right there, Alexander takes the puck and dumps it down into the Plymouth zone as he battles into the corner of the boards back there. Castleton has it, tries to center it up. Sends it over to Bolduc. Bolduc has it. Sends it across. Up to the point. Tries to send it across to Culbertson as the puck bounces over his skate, over his stick. That's Richardson with the wrist shot from the blue line. High shot by Bolduc. The puck was deflected off. I couldn't tell which stick that was, what team it was, but it went over the head of Shields, and there's nothing he could be done. Castleton has 23 seconds remaining in the power play as he sends it across to Richardson again. Richardson tries to wrist shot it over to Curtis with a little pass. The puck is a little too hard for Curtis to play. Great use of the body by number 2 Horgan for Plymouth. As Castleton tried to put the wrist shot on there, nothing could be done.
Richardson was in on that little play that you were trying to mention earlier.
Brosselman's out on the ice now. Richardson now has it. Richardson has it up to Froze. LaFrance tries to battle into the near zone, up against the boards. Down the corners, battling it with it is White and Richardson. Richardson has it, sends it across to Marlon Froze. Froze has it across center ice, takes the wrist shot on, whistles wide of the goaltender Shields. Puck goes behind the net, picked up by Plymouth, and now it's brought across to the blue line. Plymouth just skated around the puck. 3 players just skated around it, looked at it, no one of them wanted it, it seemed. Link now has possession by the face-off circle as he sends it across to Froze. Froze has it, dumps it down into the Plymouth zone as Castle makes the line change. Link stays out. Westcott's out there. Heck and Culbertson are out, along with Romeo. Romeo with the big hit into the boards. Link has it, tries to set it up to Heck. Heck was a little too far behind that one to play it. Puck is tipped down by Plymouth. Nothing, no icing can be called, no nothing. Westcott now has possession. Sends it across to Heck. Heck tries to dazzle his way through. That was a nice little play right there by LaCroix. Kick save and a butte by Swanson. His players go flying everywhere. Puck was left there in front of the crease, nothing can be done. Link tries to set something up, tries to center it up there. Caught up is Romeo. Nobody there to pick up the puck from Link. Battle it down to the far corner is Romeo as he sends it up, tries to get it to Heck. Heck got the puck poked away from him. Plymouth across center ice. Now through the blue line. Martel's out there trying to battle with the puck as he gains possession. Swings it around to Romeo. Dumps it down against the boards, across center ice. Swanson plays it back for Martel. Martel takes it, dumps it off the plexiglass, down the length of the ice, and that's going to be icing against Castleton.
Castleton's come out cold so far this first period. Obviously, with the goal scored, maybe shot on net yet. Looks like just nothing. They look like they're just, as I've been saying, they just look like they started to get back into that shell we've been talking about. They need to come out and make sure they play the entire 60 minutes.
Plymouth to face-off, sends it back behind Swanson, behind the Castleton zone. Plymouth now has possession of the puck. Tries to dig it in there. Can't do nothing with it. Swanson closes every access off. Now there's Bolduc. Comes across the blue line. Loses the puck for a second. Gains it back. Dropped down was Bartlett. No call being made there against Plymouth. Both players jumping up for the puck like it's a jump ball in basketball. Neither one of them could gain possession of it. That is Bolduc right there in front of the Castleton bench being dropped down with Chambers as they both scuffle a little bit, cross each other up.
We're talking about Chris Cadu here, the captain for Plymouth State. Obviously with the assist early in this period, and he had another quick opportunity as well a couple minutes ago. Just wasn't able to get in there. Looks like he was just in the way and stuff like that. And nice pickup from Castleton just to clear it out for a second there.
And Curtis is going to be chased from the face-off circle. In to play the face-off is going to be Carmichael as he loses it. Plymouth gets possession of the puck as he's crossed up there with Richardson. LaFrance battles it back there behind Swanson into the corner. Alexander now gains possession behind his own goal. Skates across the face-off circle, sends it up to Carmichael. Carmichael's across center ice through the blue line. As he skates back behind Shields, he dumps it across there to LaFrance. LaFrance muscles it out. Oh, that was not LaFrance, my fault. That was Curtis. Plymouth now gains possession of the puck, goes across the blue line, now up to center ice, now into the Castleton zone. Plymouth gets across. Tries a centering shot there for number 25, Butler. Butler couldn't do anything with it. There comes Curtis. He's got all on zone. Waits, takes a shot, and he scores! What a play by Eric Curtis. That was nifty right there, folks. He came across the blue line by himself, grabbed the puck, waited for the Plymouth player to drop down to make the block. He waited, pulled the puck back, and then just wrist shot it right past the lower glove side of Shields, and he sets it in. 4-2 Castleton now.
The savior of the day is Eric Curtis, ladies and gentlemen. Second goal of the season, second goal tonight. That was a beauty. Great juke. Did you see that juke?
I know, I saw that. It's marvelous.
Came inside there. All he had to do was just leave right there and able to get the play to trip a little bit. Great shot inside and high, as we've been talking about the high shots. And Curtis just with a magnificent, beautifully timed shot. Wow. Great game so far by Evan Curtis.
Yeah, Eric Curtis has had a great game so far, and that's the second goal of the game. Makes it 4-2 Castleton. Castleton now goes up 4-2. And talk about not shooting the puck that much. I think that was their first shot on goal so far.
That was their first shot on goal this period.
And now they're up 20 shots against 29, but they're up 4-2, and like I said before, and that's the way hockey's always been. The score is the only thing that matters at the end of the night. Now up there's Froge. Froge just dumps it across down to the Plymouth zone as he goes across the center ice. Playing now is Brasuma back into the far corner as he loses possession. Plymouth now has it kept in by Martel. Martel tries to set it up there for Romeo, but Romeo couldn't get a stick on the puck. Great try by Martel by keeping the puck in and trying to develop something. It's going to be icing against Plymouth.
That was a great opportunity there by Romeo, though, but we have to talk about the breakaway opportunities. There's been a few of them, especially by Castleton, and that was just great timing right there. Beautifully set up, and as we said, just waiting for the right opportunity, and Curtis once again just getting a perfect shot. And Romeo, it looks like had another shot chance right there, though, but it looks like penalty minutes just gotten the better of him tonight so far.
Well, that's going to be icing against Plymouth. I mean, offsides, my fault. As Plymouth came across the ice, brought the puck behind the blue line, and then another Plymouth player brought it back in to the Castleton zone.
Tough
results in that.
If Castleton wins this game, they got a tough matchup coming up once the new year begins against Potsdam State, and I'll continue in a minute.
Plymouth just drops the puck behind into the Castleton zone. Swanson's back to play it. Martel had the puck. What a centering chance for Plymouth. Couldn't get possession of the puck as Castle put some great, tremendous pressure on there. Plymouth player is slow to get up off his feet after he was just drilled out there in front of the crease, in front of Swanson. Martel is out there, brings the puck into the Plymouth zone. It's going to be a penalty coming up. Nope, never mind. Referee had his hand up by using a penalty, and I didn't see what the reason was for it. I guess he just put it down. Maybe icing, possibly. Playing the puck behind his own goal is Richardson. Big hit on LaFrance. Now with the puck was Boldick. Boldick tried to set it across. Bartlett with the backhand. The puck was bouncing around. Couldn't do anything with it. Had to wait for the puck to settle down a little bit before he could make the shot.
Again, with the opportunities here, it seems to me that even though they are, less shots, they seem to have more opportunities to try and get a better shot off than Plymouth State has. Plymouth State has been more aggressive, but sometimes just more accurate shots can be better than being progressive. We're
going to have a penalty coming up against Plymouth. Castleton's going to go back on the power play. It's going to be 2 minutes for interference, which is number 3, Dashner, the assistant captain for Plymouth, straight out of Hyde Park, Massachusetts. Bodies are scuffling in front of the crease there. Whistle's blown. Looks like a little shot on goal, and Shields covered it up.
Going back to the next schedule, it's going to be a rough schedule for Castleton. Again, January 5th against Potsdam State. They travel then to Skidmore, and then they're home January 11th for Middlebury, which is one of the better teams in the nation so far. So it's going to be a good one.
Curtis tried to take the face off, couldn't do anything with it. As Curtis has it, sends it across to Bolduc. Bolduc with the wrist shot, blocked by Plymouth. Take the fast break out. There's LaCroix, the other assistant for Plymouth. Bolduc now has the puck. Goes across the blue line. Takes the puck back again from the nice pass by Alexander. Curtis skates behind the goal with a big check into right behind the goal for Plymouth. Richardson has it, tries to set something up. Puck is bouncing up. Brought down by Castleton, but nobody's there to pick up the change. Puck is kept in by Bolduc. Bolduc out there to Richardson. Richardson tries to dump it around. Alexander takes it in the far boards into the corner. He's caught up. Sends it back to Richardson. Richardson across to Curtis. Tried to keep it in with Culbertson. Couldn't do anything with it. Bolduc gains possession. Passes up to Culbertson. And then to Richardson. Richardson dumps it behind the Plymouth zone. Battling it now on the far boards. Who's got it? Castleton does. Kept it in. Nice play by LaFrance to keep it in at the blue line. Castleton now has it behind Plymouth goal. Link has it. Over to LaFrance. LaFrance to Link. Link takes it from the point. A slap shot. Blocker save. Oh! Shot whistles wide by Heck. Heck tried to go far post on Shields, but he couldn't do it. Just missed by a few, like maybe a foot or so. Nice try, nice setup by Castleton with 23 seconds remaining in the power play.
Brendan Heck, we usually think of him more as offense, but so far this year, he's been playing a lot more defensive play, and kind of surprising on that mark. Oof.
Big hit there by LaFrance, right in front of the far boards. Dropped the Plymouth player down. Fans sure loved it. Stefan tries to battle with the puck. Kept him by LaFrance. LaFrance with a hard slap shot as he's drilled the blue line. Martel tries to battle into the far boards over there as he kept in by Link. Link sends it to Heck. Heck tries to sit up to Stefan. It's wrong side of the body for Stefan to play it. Centering shot for Castleton. Nobody's there. Plymouth gains crosses over this red line. Dumps it down into Swanson's glove. Swanson eats it up and calls for the whistle. 6:44 remaining in the third period. Castleton is up 4-2.
We were talking about Brendan Heck here. He's extremely intelligent, though. And, as we've been seeing here, usually the puck finds a way to have him get opportunities, though. He just somehow just has not been able to... seems like he's in a little bit of a blues lately here in terms of goals.
Well, he's got 5 goals this season. He's leading the team by a lot.
He has 5? Wow.
He scored quite a few goals over the break. He scored 2 goals one night, I believe, or 1 goal one night, another night, and another night. He scored quite a few goals over the break while they were gone. Another whistle over here. The puck goes up into the Castleton bench, it looks like. So the faceoff's going to be over here.
Yeah,
to the left side, to the left side of Swanson.
Yeah, Heck scored goals against Bowden, Colby, and SUNY Cortland. So that would, I guess, that would explain why I thought that, all these teams beforehand, just not playing so great at home, though. But I guess, boy, 4 goals during a break. That's pretty good.
Well, he had 2 here one night, and he scored 3 on break.
Oh, yeah, he had the 2 goals against Morrisville State.
So he just keeps adding on to those Castleton records right there, the leading goal scorer in Castleton history, in the short history of the Castleton hockey team. There you go. Heck dumps it behind the boards. Out there to play is Romeo. Romeo's met with Heck into the backboards as he comes out with the puck. Battled up into the far boards now, into the corner. Romeo gains possession. Tries to stick, was caught up against the boards, couldn't do anything with it. Centering shot by Heck, tried to find somebody out in front of the crease, nobody's there. Shields gets down and tries to block off all access routes. Couldn't do anything though. Puck is kept in by Westcott. Westcott dumps it down. Referee calls for icing, offsides, but nobody's there to touch it from Castleton, so offsides is off. 5:19 remaining in the third period as Plymouth tries to get something going to get these 2 goals back. Swing and a miss by Richardson as he tries to keep the puck in at the blue line. Couldn't do it though. Stefan takes it, wrist shot, whistles wide of the blocker, just misses the post by a few feet. Redirect by Stefan, nothing to happen though. Touching the puck up is Boldick. Boldick dumps it behind Shields, behind their own goal. Wrist shot by Bartlett, puck is loose. Then Shields finds it and gobbles it up, calls for the whistle. 4:51 remaining in the third period, scores 4-2. Castleton is surely getting those shots back up. Now they've got 28 now, where Plymouth only has 30. So they're slowly getting those shots on goals up this third period and trying to get something going to get a little more offense developed. And when you put the,
I think the goal and the cushion has really helped Castleton just be like, okay, let's just play this game instead of kind of like, well, what do we do now? I feel like they were playing that, towards the end of the second and beginning of the third, and now it's 2 goals again. It's kind of like, well, let's just play this and hopefully we can win.
Martell tries to play the puck at the blue line as the puck bounced over his stick and went across. So Plymouth now gains possession. Centering shot for Plymouth, but puck was just a bit high for him to play. Martell takes it, gets it across to Carmichael. Carmichael sends it across there to Curtis. Alexander has it, tries to set up for Curtis. Oh, puck was just out of the reach of his stick. Curtis looked to get his 3rd goal of the game. Puck, I don't know, well, it might be offsides on Castleton, so the puck's been taken out to neutral zone. Curtis tried to dump the puck through the blue line, but I think it would better been Anderson had his head down over the blue line and it hit him in the top of the head. So face-off's going to be coming up. Rosselma is going to be taking the face-off for Castleton. The Plymouth player is just chased out of the face-off circle. That was number 17, Stewart. Plymouth tried to take it across. Taking out his Link. Link sends it across to Rosselma. Link across the blue line behind the goal of Shields. Marlon Frosch uses the big body check right there behind the goal to set something up. A little momentum on the Castleton side. Link tries to send it across. Rosselma is tied up with the stick. Link now has puck by the face-off circle to the left side of Swanson. Puck is dumped behind Castleton's own goal. White has it. White is hit hard into the boards. Just a melee in the corner down there. Trying to move the puck out. Nobody can get it out. Froze ties up the player's stick of Plymouth, which is number 6, Turcotte. Slap shot taken in on goal. Swanson gloves it, puts it down, sends it out to Westcott. Westcott now has it, dumps it behind his boards to Link. Link has it, tries to send it across right to the Plymouth player. Puck whistles through the crease. Nothing there. Swanson tried to get something on it, couldn't do it though. No, good thing nobody was there from Plymouth to put it in. Big hit by Westcott. Battling it now is Romeo. Romeo uses the big body of his to try and set something up. Westcott has it, dumps it across to Heck. Heck tries to push it up the far boards. Heck takes it across the blue line. He's met there with Romeo. Nothing there, can't center it because he's tied up. Heck battles into the far boards now, up against the corner. Tries to set up to Culberson. Culberson couldn't do it. Plymouth now gains possession of it. Dumps it down the length of the ice, it seems. Chasing it down now. It's going to be icing.
Stuart Stefan has really played a great game tonight. 26 saves on the night so far. And he is 4th right now in the AC East in terms of save percentages, which is very good in terms of a...
I hate to burst your bubble, but Stuart Stefan plays on Castleton.
Jeff Swanson has 26. Why do I always do that?
I don't know, Mike. It's all right. As long as Swanson doesn't hear you calling him Stefan doesn't hear you calling him Swanson, I don't know. That's all right. Bullock tries to keep it at the blue line as he does so. Plymouth gains possession of the puck as he's tripped up by Bartlett. It's going to be a penalty coming up. Bartlett's going to be going away for tripping.
Yeah, that's definitely tripping.
Notice something was going to go up. Bartlett thought he was going to get away with it. He looked back in disbelief that the ref saw it.
I think it's just hard for me to sometimes remember that because Stefan's usually always on the ice, too. I mean, he's been getting a lot of playing time as a freshman, and sometimes you just have to. I mean, Jeff Swanson's been doing terrific though, but I have no idea why I always do that.
That's all right, Mike. Culberson takes, Broswell takes the face off for Castleton. Martell's back there, tries to play it. Anderson battles it back there with Martell. Puck is loose. Plymouth ends up getting the puck out. Brought up to Horgan. Horgan drops it down to Chambers. Chambers tries to shoot it on goal, center it up, nobody's there. Plymouth now takes possession of the puck, sends it to the blue line, sends it across, up to the point. Wrist shot taken in, tried to redirect, nobody's there though. They redirected in. White ties him up. Martell tried to send it out, couldn't do nothing. Puck is loose out in front of the goal. Swanson's all over the place trying to find out where this puck is. Finally gains possession of where it was. Castleton does a great job of getting that puck out and keeping it from going back behind the line out there. Minute 20 remaining in the third period as Plymouth has pulled their goalie out with the man advantage. So right now, Michael, it's going to be 6-on-4 with the goalie pulled for Plymouth.
Probably a good idea to have a 2-minute advantage right now for Plymouth State trying to get anything started. Great saves by Swanson. There, I finally said it.
You got his name right.
But anyways, no, I mean, you saw it right now. I mean, he's doing it with the pads, he's doing it with the stick, he's doing it with the gloves. I mean, he's had a great night. 30 saves, my bad on that one earlier. For Jeff Swanson, even being outshot,
right.
It's been fantastic in that tonight.
Castleton puts out the lineup of Heck, Westcott, Culbertson, and Link. Let's see what's going on here for the goalie's back in for Plymouth. So they put the goalie back in. It's going to be 5-on-4. See what the call is for the referee. They're trying to discuss something on the bench. In my mind, it's going to be a penalty against Plymouth. 2-minute penalty for number 17, Andrew Stewart.
So we're going to play 4-on-4. That's probably why they put back in the goalie.
It's good, right. I was wondering what the referee was talking about. So it's going to be a penalty. I don't know what the penalty is for. But
penalty on Andrew Stewart
right.
of
Plymouth,
O'Leary. Where is he from? PEI? O'Leary.
Not sure, Michael.
Say?
I'm not sure. That might be Canada, possibly. Not sure. But Plymouth is just taking their one timeout with a minute 15 in the third period, down by 2 goals. But they're up in shots, 32-28. Plymouth has a 2-minute power play, penalty. So it means Castleton's going to finish this game on the power play with a minute 5 remaining in their own penalty. So it's going to be up 5-4 for a little bit remaining in the third period for almost the final minute for Castleton.
Right, and then as you said, Castleton will be on the penalty. On a power play for 10 seconds to end this game. If this holds up, it'd be a brilliant win for Castleton because it's something that, again, we definitely needed. We got out. The key to the game was simple: to get out and score early and to maintain that lead. And so far, we've somehow done it tonight. I mean, as I said, Swanson's played terrific. So, and Curtis has emerged in this game. I'd love to see Curtis have an open net half trick. I just would love to see it tonight.
Many of the fans have ushered themselves out of the building as it's 4-2 with the minute 15 remaining. They're kind of set on the score of this game. They kind of think that Castleton has this one locked up, but not positive yet. Nothing's over till it's over, or as they used to say, nothing's over till a fat lady sings.
Well, she started to hum, but she's not singing yet.
And there's Link with the puck as he passes back to Westcott. Westcott has it, tries to clear it out, but can't do it. Puck is out in front of Swanson. That's number 12, McQuaid, tries to do something for Plymouth. Sends it across, trying to cycle it around, takes a slap shot. Whistles high and wide of the goal to the right side of Swanson. Final minute remaining for third period and regulation. 46 seconds remaining here in the game. Castleton's up 4-2. Puck is dropped back behind the Castleton goal. Swanson takes it, dumps it off the plexiglass. Met there by a Plymouth player. Plymouth now has possession of the puck. Nice one-timer. Swanson jumps across the crease, uses the box save, and he saves it and kicks it right out. Doesn't want none of that in his house. Castleton tries to play it up at the center ice. That's Culberson up against the far boards. Heck tries to battle him across the board. Westcott has it. Centering shot by Plymouth. What a way to use the body is Heck. Culberson now has the puck. dumps it across for the
Cole.
open. Oh, off the post.
Wait a minute, the
Heck
light's
takes
on.
the puck and he tries to take it. Can't do anything with it. Heck is drilled into the boards. And then we have a stoppage in play. See what the call is going to be on. It's going to be against Plymouth, it looks like. As Heck was just drilled into the boards hard as he was taken down. What a shot by Culbertson to try and get the open netter to make it 5-2, but it went right off the post. That's about as close as you can get, Mike, without scoring a goal.
I don't know what type of penalty that's for. Maybe interference?
I'm not really too sure, but there's 2 seconds remaining in the game. All the fans are starting to leave now. They're just ushering themselves out.
Well, Castleton's going to get their second win of the season, and it's much deserved, and they can go home a little bit more reassured, should I say.
Right, and you know what, and as we talked earlier tonight to a couple of the players that were up here with us, and Omar Pacha, he was telling us about how they needed this win. They needed it big and bad because they needed to come out strong. And there we go, Castleton with the win. Game's over, regulation's over. 4-2, Castleton comes out strong this game and shows the type of team they possibly can be for the remainder of the season. Hopefully they can get it. Great goaltending by Swanson over there on his own zone. And you know what? Not too bad goaltending by Shields on his own side, but hey, the outcome came out, Castle on top 4-2. Shots were 33-28.
Again, it was kind of offensive and defensive. It was very much zone played, and all around a great game by both teams. Castleton's just lucky to finally have a little bit of a break here and to go into January with a tough road ahead, as we mentioned.
And Jeff Swanson was just named the #1 star of the game for Castleton, as Castleton now brings the record up to 2-6-2.
2-6-2. 2-6-1.
2-6-1, Michael. And you know what? And I think that's going to be the right step for them as they go on this long break for. And the next home game here is going to be January 11th against Middlebury. We look forward to seeing you guys here. Take care. Have a good night. This is the Rutland Regional Fieldhouse, and I'm Matt Tudhill.
And I'm Michael O'Donnell.
For PEGTV. Thank you.